Oh, it's okay. I'll draw.
Is this the right path?
I'll use this.
I don't know. Wait till
Hello,
Dasha.
substitute. What's your name?
Yeah. I'm not telling my name.
What's your name?
I'm not telling my name.
No.
Okay.
What's your teacher name?
My teacher name is Miss Barack Obama.
Later. No, sit.
No, you're Miss Nanya, remember?
Okay, whatever.
Excuse me.
Look.
You are not Dasha. You should not be talking. If you have a question for Dasha, raise your hand and ask. Nathan, sit.
Okay, this is Pedro, and then this is Will, or whatever his name is. So, Will goes 2 blocks north, then 4 blocks east. Then he goes 2 blocks south. And Pedro goes 2 blocks east, then 2 blocks south, then 2 blocks east, then 2 blocks north. Yeah, make sure that's there. That wasn't there. There, they finished there. Yay, friends.
Yay. Where do they meet? How
There.
many blocks away from the starting is that?
This is 4 blocks away.
Yep. Which way is it going?
East.
Yep. Owen?
There.
Perfect. Thank you.
North,
Wonderful job.
south,
Nailed it.
east, east, north, south. There.
Killed it.
I know, right?
Proud of you.
I'm gonna make a little road.
Nice. That's a good job. So in the end, they met 4 blocks east of where they started. Okie dokie. All right. So today we're going over chapter 4, section 4. When does your worksheet packet due?
I don't know. After the time.
Wednesday. When will progress reports due?
Wednesday. Today.
Today, except for Dasha. But you can turn them in anytime this week. So today we're learning about exponents and the order of operations. Okay, let's start with a little bit of
I'm gonna start on it.
vocab. Exponent. So an exponent is to indicate repeated multiplication. Oh no, wrong color.
And then I'm gonna write. What is this section part for?
Yes. Multiplication. Repeated multiplication. Alright, so if you have an exponent, let's say we have 2 to the 4th power. The exponent is the 4. Which means that it's 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Means it's taking 2 and you're multiplying it by itself 4 times. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 4 equals 16. Going along with that, power. I will keep moving. So, a number expressed using an exponent is a power.
Have you heard the rock rap? What?
Is that relative to math right now?
Is it about try?
Oh, yeah, the YouTube videos, the rock people. The rock people? What?
It's about drive. It's about drive.
Oh, Dwayne the Rock, yeah.
The hours and what's hours?
Because it's about power.
Sorry, a number expressed. Expressed. Using an exponent. Is a power. Okay, so for example, side comments can stop. If you have something to say, please raise your hand.
That's for example.
If you have something to say, Nathan, please raise your hand. Yes, Dasha.
Can random people see your videos on YouTube?
Oh, absolutely.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's creepy.
So, if you have 2 to the 4, right, this is 2 to the power of 4. All right, so when the exponent, right, the little number that's represented, that is the exponent, right? That means the base number, the big number, is to the power of that exponent. Okay, so when I say 3 to the power of 7, that means 3 exponent 7, right? Which means 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Dasha.
Do you have the 3 in it, or just 3 that many times?
It's just 3 multiplied that many times. So there's 7 3s if it's 3 to the 7th power.
But you wouldn't count the 3, so you just do it 7 times, not 8.
Correct. Yes. Yes. What? No. Is it for language? Is it for language? What book? The math book? Yes. Alright, so you have example 1. Gibraltar. Oh my gosh. Gibraltar has an area
Gibraltar.
of...
Keep it
Shh. Hey.
Gibraltar.
Pull it together. Gibraltar has an area of 1.5 squared. Okay, this is miles squared. So I'm guessing Gibraltar is a town. So we're going to solve 1.5 squared.
MC squared.
Wait.
So 1.5 times 1.5. If you have a calculator and you're trying to figure out how to use it,
Then you're stupid.
no. Please hold your side comments.
Yeah,
What?
Sasha, you have a very technical voice.
No.
Rude.
Alright, so if you have a number, 1.25, almost every calculator has a button that helps you square it.
Wait, this is where it's 1.25 or 1.5?
1.5.
Oh, okay.
Alright, let me see if I can find the button here.
5 times 2.
No, to the exponent of 2.
Square.
So like here, you have the x squared right here. You see it? So you go, boop.
My calculator does not have that.
Some of them do, some of them don't.
Oh.
Okay, so that gives you an answer, 2.25, because we're not going to solve that in our brains.
I pressed this button and it gave me
Nope,
weird.
that's the square root.
Yeah. Mine doesn't even have it.
Nope, yours does not. That's okay. Okay, so now, when using exponents with the order of operations, you guys remember those, right?
Wait, 1 times 1. I think it's a 2 though.
Because 1.5 times 1.5 equals 2.25.
Huh?
1 times 1 equals 1, but 0.5 times 0.5 equals what?
1.
I'm gonna try.
No.
I'm just gonna.
0.25.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2.25.
25. Okay, because when you involve decimals, it changes a lot of stuff.
So you pretty much just take the 2 base numbers and you times them, and then you take the other number.
Not Panda.
Elijah, stop with the outbursts, please. Sorry, Owen, what?
Times them and then add them.
Nope, you're just timesing.
Or just times them.
Yep, that's
And
it.
you just put the numbers together.
Yep, so this was to the power of 2, right?
Yeah.
So we have it times by itself 2 numbers, right? So if you just write the number out by how many exponents there are, right? If it's 3 to the 12th power, you just write 3 3s, or 12 3s, and you just put multiplies in between all of them. That's correct. Okay, so with PEMDAS, right, the orders of operation. Okay, what does P represent? Parentheses. Thank you. Wonderful.
Exponents.
Parentheses. Exponents.
Multiplication.
Multiplication.
Division. Adding. Addition.
Division.
Addition.
Add. Subtract.
What?
Alright? So, parentheses is any grouping symbol, right? Brackets, parentheses, whatever. Exponents means that you're solving any term that has the exponents next. Multiplication and division, you're solving, right, all multiplication and division from left to right, like you read a book. Same thing with addition and subtraction. All right, so with using the order of operations, we are going to solve this equation. So we have 3 to the 4th times 7 minus 2 to the 3rd power. So we work down PEMDAS. First things first, parentheses. Okay, there's 7 minus 2. So step 1 would be this, which would be 5. So we're going to rewrite it 3 to the 4th power times 5, and 5 to the 3rd power, because remember, the 5 is still in the parentheses, and the exponent is still there. Yes?
Is that a 3 by the last parenthesis?
Yes, it is. It's supposed to be. Next thing we do is the exponents. Okay, so 3 to the 4th equals 3 times 3 times 3 times 3.
Is that a W?
That's the 4.
No. After 7 to 2. Minus 2.
That's a 3.
No. Under that.
That's a 1.
That's a 1.
It's a 1. It's a 1 circled. Step 1.
Oh. And what's under that?
An arrow. It's an arrow pointing that I'm solving the parentheses.
Like under the arrow.
This is a parentheses with 5.
Oh.
Okay, so 3 to the 4th power is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. So then 9 times 9 equals.
18.
9 times 9 equals.
18.
9 times 9 equals.
18.
81. Thank you. 9 plus 9 is
I'm
18.
purposely doing that. Yeah.
Next time, raise your hand, please.
18.
No, raise your hand. You're wrong. Okay, so now we're moving forward. So now we have 5 to the 3rd power, which equals 5 times 5 times 5, right? 3 5s multiplied against themselves. So 5 times 5 equals 25, and 25 times 5 equals 125.
Yeah.
Right? Because 25 times 4 equals 100.
25, 50, 75, $1.
Bingo. And then $1.25. All right, let me know when you guys are caught up so I can flip the page and finish up.
I got up. Because I was doing something and then I messed up. So I wasn't with you. So then I had to do it. Have DOS and stuff.
Y'all good, Marietta? I was just making sure you're caught up.
You don't look.
Right.
You were just staring at her.
Well, you were finishing writing. I didn't want to turn the page if you were still writing. All right, so now we have 81 times 125.
That's a big number.
Right, and using PEMDAS, now we do the multiplication. Okay, so if we solve this, we have 125. No, I'm going to solve this the hard way. So we have 1 times 125, which is 125. Placeholder for 80. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 2 is 16. Wait a second. 40. So we go 0, 4, 16, 20. And 8 times 1 is 8, 9, 10. We add those together and we got 10,125.
I knew that. Kind of.
That is the answer. Nathan, side comments need to stop.
So we are dividing.
Thank you.
It was.
Yes, Owen.
We're
Elisha.
dividing with like
No, we're multiplying. We multiplied.
multiplying with like whole numbers and that.
Yeah, so basically you're doing the PEMDAS, right?
Yeah.
So we start with this equation. So we did the parentheses first, right? And then we did the exponents.
Sorry, can you explain to me how you do the whole number on the
Yep, so it's
the number? What do you do with that?
so the little number next to the number is how many times it's multiplied against itself.
So 2 times 4 for that.
No. It means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2.
2,
So that means
4 times.
yes. Yes, because 2 times 4 is what?
2 times 4 is 8.
Yep, and 2 to the 4th power is what? 16. Very different numbers. Yep. Yes, Dasha.
That
That one?
Yeah.
That's 25.
No, the other one.
25?
No.
25.
Up.
That's a 4.
That's just a 4?
Yeah, because 8 times 5 equals 40, so you do 0.
What is that thing next to it?
That's a 2.
So 24?
Yeah, no.
Well, yeah.
I was multiplying.
Yeah.
Yeah, so multiply whatever way you'd like.
Okay.
Alright, and then last example, I'll give you guys some practice problems.
Practice problems? I
Better believe it.
don't.
So we need to simplify each expression. So negative 5 to the 4th power.
Great.
Alright, so simplify down. This is the equivalent of negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5 times negative 5. Right? Because it's to the 4th power, so it's multiplied against itself 4 times.
When I'm struggling to get up, I Ooh, is it? Wait, no.
Okay, so first things I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. Dasha,
25.
if you have something to say, please raise your hand. Yes, Dasha.
25 times 25.
Is?
I don't know. That's just what 625.
Yes.
What?
Did you look in the book? Yeah, you did. Okay, so I'm going to do this the easy way, all right? So I'm just going to ignore the negatives right now and do 5 times 5 equals 25. That times 5 equals 125, and then that times 5 equals 625.
Or you could have.
Now,
You could have.
shh, if you need to say something, please raise your hand. Yes, Elijah.
I was gonna say that you could do what 25 plus times 25.
Absolutely, you could definitely do 25 times
You
25.
did it a different
Wait,
way.
25 times 25, 625?
Yes.
Mm.
So now, the thing is figuring out if it's going to be positive or negative. All right? If you have... Yes, Marietta.
The answer is positive because negative times a negative is a positive.
Correct. So a negative times a negative is a positive. Times a negative is a negative. Times a negative is another positive. Right? So, if exponent is even, answer is positive.
Wait, we're ready?
And this is only if the base is negative. But if the exponent is odd, then the answer is negative. And that is also only if the base is negative. Alright, so like right here, how the number was negative 5, right? The negative 5 is the base.
Wait, what?
Because it's negative, please don't interrupt me. Because it's negative, right? You look at the exponent. If it's even, the answer is going to be positive. If it's an odd, so like negative 5 to the 3rd power, the answer would be negative. Yes, Elijah, did you have something to say?
I was gonna say, what about the square, like 4?
Like what?
Negative 5 to the 4th power.
Yeah? Like just regular negative 5 to the 4th power?
Yeah, that's just B on the example.
Yeah, it's the exact same thing.
But it's different. Equals negative 5 times 5 times 5.
Correct, because when it's like this, right, the negative 5 is all to the exponent. Okay, whereas like this, only the 5 is to the exponent. Okay, so this is negative times the 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Okay, so this would give us a negative 625 because only the 5 is to the exponent, not the negative part.
Okay.
Okay, so for the negative, for this rule to work, the negative needs to be in a parentheses with the exponent. All right, so I want you guys to solve problems 1, 2, 4, and 5. Page 157. Yes, absolutely. Alright, we got 10 minutes, so you should be able to do all 4 of them, or at least 3 of them or something.
So 1.
Well, technically we're able to do most of them.
Yes, most of the 4.
Okay. And you said also 5, 2.
Yep, 1, 2, 4, and 5.
Why did you skip 3?
Because there's no point in doing that one.
And plus it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it's just time waster.
And I think I'm done.
Finished all 4?
Yeah. 1, 2, and 4, and 5.
Let's see.
We're going all right.
7, 3, nice. 6, nice. You make each expression as a product. Then you value. So it just wants you to solve it. So you nailed them, you wrote them correctly. So now you just need to solve them.
Okay, first of all, this equals definitely I know what it is. Both of these equal
No, remember 5 times 5 is what?
10. I mean
No.
25.
There you go. And then 25 times 5 is?
Oh, I know what it is.
If you would like to use a calculator. Actually, no, never mind. I take it back.
There we go.
Okay.
Ignore what I said.
Oh, what were you gonna say then?
Nothing.
I don't care. I won't do it. You
4
say.
times.
I'll tell you after you finish the 4 problems.
Wait, 4 times?
So it's 4 times
No, 18.
4. No, not 18. 4, 8.
9.
No, 4, 8. And bingo.
We're done, Mr. Stark. All 4 problems.
And you solve one, flip them.
Just correct.
16 times 16 is what? Well, you missed one. So now you need to take that and times that one. Because it's 4 to the 5th, right?
Oh.
What? 16 times 16 is 6 times 5. Mr. Sorensen.
Yep, give me just a moment.
Okay, I'm going to focus my calculator. This does not make 16 times 16 is 256, 256.
Stop using your watch. Use your brain.
He's looking at the time.
No, he's not. He's using his calculator on his watch.
Over and over.
I have a smartwatch too.
Calculator as on my watch.
Were you? Watching the butter video?
I put an alarm, and then like with the alarm, it's basically a calculator. Me, you little cheater! Mr. Sorensen, explain it again. How do you do 4 by the power of 5? Or 5 by 5?
No, 4. No, you said it right. 4 to the power of 5.
Yeah.
Right. So 4 to the power of 5
Mr. Sorensen.
is. Excuse me, I am talking with someone else.
400 times 5.
No, it's 4 times itself 5 times. So 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 times 4. What'd you get for your answer, Marietta?
You're still recording.
I know, I haven't done the thing yet. You got what? Nice, good job.
Me.
1,025. Corn.
1,025?
24.
24, yes.
Thank you.
You guys can either work on your worksheet packet or you guys can.
There's this little girl, her name's Violet. She's like 6, and she said, you know those things that it's a highlighter from high school? So, you know those things people used to use where it's like a thing?
So it's basically just 4 times 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still using it. ain't it?
she said they used to use these to calculate.
Calculate.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's like
so
So the power 5 would be 15.
No, because that would be 5 times 3.
So
Yep, so that'd be 5 times 5 times 5. Stop using your calculator. I'm looking right at you. Get out of here. No, we already did it as the example.
oh,
Get out
5
of here.
times 5 times 5.
Yep, what's 5 times 5?
5 times 5 is 25.
And then 25 times 5. There you go. That's it.
Okay,
But,
I'm done.
chill.
Yeah,
Step
chill.
off, son. But I want to see you write it like that too. So for your homework, I don't care right now, but for your homework, make sure to write it out. You guys can get started for your homework. Good job, everyone. Proud of you.
Oh.